Actually, this is not more far, just like 1 kilometer.
Okay, so you go there on your foot.
Yeah, sometimes on foot, and sometimes if I feel little late, so I take taxi or like this.
Okay. So, do you go through any exercise or something to, to stay fit?
Yeah, of course. I always get up early in the morning, and I always go out with a view to get fresh air, to walk little.
Hmm.
I wandering around 15 or 20 minutes a day. Then after, at the same time, sometimes I stretch my body, sometimes out different kinds of activities. But especially, I'm not doing very much related to any exercise or any yoga that I
Hmm.
would say that I'm doing especially. But I I always go out. This is I'm doing.
Okay.
I like to
So,
go out and walk.
okay. So, is this the regime that you are following or going through recently, or you do this thing from a very long time or during a long time?
Yeah, actually, I have been doing it very long time. I'm not
Hmm.
doing it recently, last 6 months or 1 year. Actually, I'm habituated to do it very long time.
And how is it benefiting your body? Are you feeling something that through this exercise, maybe you are,
Mhm.
you know, getting some benefit, health-wise benefit?
Yeah, of course, I'm getting very much benefit whenever I get up early in the morning. So I feel more comfortable. I always go through the good and positive environments and positive emotions. And with a view to get up in the morning, I always, sleep at good time, I would say.
Hmm.
Because if someone is thinking, yeah, I can get up any time in the morning time, so they may be going to sleep late night. But I'm not the
Hmm.
person who like to sleep late night, and I always feel, oh, if maybe I have to get up 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it depend on the weather, because now it's winter season is going on, so it's little late. But in summer season, it could be after 4:35 like this.
Hmm.
So
Oh.
I always go through this.
So you like all through the day you follow a routine like this time there's a particular time for you to wake up, particular time for you to go to bed. So is there any particular routine that you follow?
Yeah, yeah. A specific time I always follow my routine. Actually, recently I used to get up at 5, but nowadays it's 5:30. So I retain 30 minutes because of the weather.
Ah,
And if I talk about the routine of sleep, so 10 and 10:30 is usual. I don't like to go 11 and 11:30 like this. Around 10
okay.
and 10:30 is 11. If I watching any if at that moment if I go through the to YouTube, just I go through this tab and I do not watch.
Okay. So that's a very good routine actually because I am a night owl, so I usually go to bed at 2 or 2:30 uh, p.m. Sorry, a.m. in the night, and
Oh,
so and I
really?
actually I study, so I find it more peaceful to study in the night time. So rather than in the daytime, I'm not a early riser in my life. Whenever like there is any work to do, then I only wake up early. But I think it's a great benefit, like when you follow a routine, early to bed, early to rise. This is the thing you are following.
Hmm.
So, do you feel that you are not, facing any sort of health issues because of this routine, or you are facing less health issues, like any sort of like normal diseases or illness that a usual man suffers because of this
Hmm, hmm,
bad
hmm,
routine that we follow? So, are you feeling
hmm.
that other than the in comparison to other men, you are facing less illness or less, I would say, diseases?
Yeah, actually, I do not feel like this kind of any disease that because of routine I am facing any problem. So
No, no,
there
no.
is no
Because of
any.
routine, you are not facing any problem. That's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Absolutely all right. Because of routine, I'm not facing any problem.
Hmm.
What I believe, in winter season, if I get up very early
Hmm.
and if I go to out, maybe because of cool air, because of foggy day. So
Hmm.
if I go through like this kind of situation, so I feel little problem like cough and anything. But because of routine, I always go through the good situation. I don't feel because of this. Sometimes I go through any disease.
Hmm.
It's I
Okay.
think good for me because yeah, for
Yeah,
my
it's
health.
good for everybody actually to follow such kind of routine. Okay, so let's talk about the topic.
Yeah, yeah.
So today's topic is about taking risk in life or risk. So, do you feel that to grow in life or to move forward in life, to achieve something big in life, we all have to face any sort of risk? Is it to grow as a person in your life?
Hmm. Actually, taking a risk, I think this is a part of life, part of the business, and part of education as well.
Okay.
Because when we are going to do something, when we are going to grow something at this situation, we have to take risk. But there are two type of person available. One
Hmm.
is that person wants to take different kinds of risks, and the
Hmm.
second person they don't want to take more risk. Only they want to take whatever is going on, just they enjoy, and they
Hmm.
take a small step for it.
Hmm.
But I think taking small steps and they are thinking whatever they are thinking they are going to do it. It's easy to do it.
Hmm.
I think to grow a more, to go through the more entrepreneur like in businessman or anything, at least we have to take a risk. Taking a risk, that means we are going to learn a lot of things, because
Hmm.
maybe after taking risk we go through the failure. But while we are going to take risk at that moment, it could be the period of risk we are going to learn a lot of things, and that things we can utilize next time and we can improve ourselves. At that moment we can be creative, we can be significant, we can learn n number of things that we didn't have earlier. So this is also very important. And one thing I'm going to add here, if you are going to take risk, so first we think what do you want. If you want something big, so first you go through the plan. If you are going to if you are going anywhere, maybe you are going to preparation for the UPSC, and you didn't plan anything, what is the major of these subjects, and what is the condition of mine, and how much I am able to study.
Hmm.
If you prepare yourself, analyze yourself, then after if you are going to take risks, maybe it would be more fine. Same the
Hmm.
businessman, if they know the ability, if they know the how much they are ready for the work, so maybe the risk it could be fine and they will get more success. So risk is important, but before taking any risk, we should analyze the things, and then after making plan, we should go ahead.
So risk is something that you do out of your comfort zone, right? But you feel
Yeah.
that you have to, put a lot of, I think, hard work in that process of things. So that is called risk. And also risk included challenges in your life. So sometimes it can bring out some positive effect, or sometimes it can bring out negative effect also. Like it can be harmful also. There are
Yeah.
some risk in our life that
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
harm us negatively. So can you tell any risk that you have faced in your life that has actually affect you positively, and any risk that has affect you negatively or in a harmful way? So these two sort of risk, can you name anything?
Yeah, if I talk about me, so really I didn't take any big risk. I always think a positive, and always I take a little and small risk. And whatever I have taken, so I would say, yeah, I have got. Last like 3 to 4 months back, just I took a small risk, like the place I have been working last more than 5 years. So I have a great bond with others.
Hmm.
So that the things it was coming in my mind that I was going. But yeah, after taking over there, after taking these challenges, yeah, I feel more. I don't feel any problem. Just everything going fine. So I would say just I took a small risk. I didn't take a big, like risk that
Hmm.
more effect on myself.
But do you think taking risks is a calculative step in life? Is it a contemplative step, or does risk come in our life, I would say spontaneously or unintentionally? So is
Yeah,
taking
actually,
risk is
sometimes,
intentional or unintentional? That is the question. Yeah.
actually, whatever I was doing, it was the intentionally. I didn't take anything in, yeah, without
Mm.
intentionally. So it was intentionally. So taking risk, I think it's good because it's already I mentioned there are two types of persons. Some persons likes to go forward with taking risk because
Mm.
they have a great enthusiastic to do something new challenges. They have a
Mm.
great enthusiastic to get up something.
Mm.
So few people like this kind of, even they don't have more assets, even they don't have more uh, like things, but they want to take risk. So taking risks is good. They can they can teach you many things. You can be
Mm.
productive, you can creative.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay. So, suppose there is a person who want to pursue like for UPSC exam. So you have to remember a lot of things, and the syllabus are quite tough. But each and every person's, I would say that each and every person is not mentally at a same level, right? Like not every
mhm,
person is very intelligent. So you
of
first,
course.
before stepping into other person's shoes, you have to know how much capacity you have. So suppose that person is not so intelligent, or maybe he doesn't have that amount of capacity for which with which he can prepare for UPSC exam or such a big exam. So if he takes such a risk to prepare for such exam, will that be a well strategic risk in his life, or will that be a foolish risk?
Actually, first they have to analyze their past because
Hmm.
if they don't have proper knowledge of that particular field, but
Hmm.
if they have a great enthusiastic to do something, so they can analyze their past. If they did different kinds of significant, they have got many achievements to do something in their life. So that person can do anything because we heard many times different kinds of news. People belong to very poor family. Even in childhood, they didn't have good marks. In high school and intermediate, they didn't get uh, good marks. But after all, after putting lot of efforts, after graduation, after taking lots of classes, they become a successful people.
Yeah.
So we should say here, yeah, it's depend on the person. If they have a great desire to do it, and in past, if they have got lot of achievements related this, so they can do. It's depend on the power of mind, whatever they are
Willpower
thinking.
and consistency,
Yeah,
how much
willpower,
consistency and
consistency. Yeah,
how much dedication you have to that work, right?
yeah.
So suppose your child is telling you that he wants to do business rather than pursuing or rather than trying for any job, so or government job. So how will you like advise him, or will that be a risk according to you, that he's taking in his life, not without like in spite despite of preparing for any government job, he is going towards a, I would say towards a future which is not so much strategic, because in business we don't know what will going to happen, right?
Of course.
But there is, I would say, insecure future. He is moving towards an insecure future when he is trying to do a business. So how will you going to make him understand this thing, or what will be your advice to your child?
Okay, that's very interesting and wonderful question for me. Okay,
Hmm.
so first I would love to analyze my child. How is how is thought he has. If he has a great thought as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, so I would love to analyze the things, and I'll try to take some exercise. I'll try to take some little exams for them. We can go through the small business, and we can analyze in 6 year and 1 year how is going to grow it. So in this way, we can judge the people. Like same I'll do with my child. First, I'll try to judge it because this is a long life process. This is a long life process. We cannot judge in a month and in a day. So I can give him 6 months and 1 year to start up any small business, and I'll try to see whatever he is going to do. It maybe he has a lot of efforts to do or not. He's going to enjoy this business or not. What interest he has. So I'll try
Hmm.
to first analyze them.
Hmm.
Then I'll take decision and I'll give some examples. And also I'll try to make the past whatever he had got in his schooling, like in which field he had a great interest. Maybe some people has like drawing, mathematics, and uh, English, like different subjects. People have a different choice. So I will try to analyze from his schooling. I'll try
Hmm.
to take some decision from that teachers, and then after in future, just I'll try to judge him. Then after I make him understand what is good for you and what is not good. Because I believe interest is everything. If I am going to force something to someone,
Hmm.
maybe they will not going to grow.
Grow, yeah.
So just yeah, I'll try to know the interest of that person. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing. But eventually, what happens that when our child say, we want to do business rather than trying for job, most parents actually goes through lot of shock that no, it's a insecure future. You can't do this thing. So it's actually determined as a risk in their life that they are taking in. Yeah, but the way you have answered it is beautiful. First, you have to understand what your child is wanting in his or her life, what is his or her passion, then you can always impose your decision on them. Thank you so much. So I hope that you like today's session and hope
Yeah,
to
yeah.
see you again. Okay, so I'm ending today's session. Goodbye, take care.
Okay. Goodbye. Take care.
Bye.